I won't let you marry Nathan. I'm carrying his child.
Nathan, where are you?
Amber got hurt on stage. We can't get married today, okay? Let's just postpone the wedding until tomorrow.
Find someone else on my contact list. I don't care who it is.
My fiancé left me. So, why don't we get married instead? I won't let them use me like that again. Let's make them pay.
Emma, are you saying you have a plan? Amber is desperate to convince the media that she's attending the show because she doesn't want anything to hurt her chances for the Top 10 Model Awards. Can you help me by paying a visit to the hospital? I see what you're getting at. You want to prove that she was still at the hospital during the show and reveal it to the public. No, I have bigger news. She's pregnant, and the child is Nathan's. I want to tell the media that Nathan has used me over and over to fill in for Amber during her shows, but I need your help finding the evidence. Don't worry, Emma. You can count on me. Emma felt unusually calm. She was going to treat them like they had treated her. Emma quickly gathered her belongings and drove to the venue for the show to meet with Amber's assistant, Gary. What took you so long? Quick, come and get your makeup done. What type of show is it today? Emma asked as Gary hurried her down the hallway. Nothing special, he replied. She knew that it was far more than nothing special. In fact, it was a jewelry show for the famous French brand Belle Amé. After this show, Amber would be able to sign on as Belle Amé's spokesperson. Her injuries would keep her from this opportunity unless Emma filled in for her. Amber's assistant had lied to her. Had she always been this easy to trick? Emma wondered. Because Amber is doing so well, she has her own makeup room, which you can use. You will appear in the grand finale, presenting this piece of jewelry, said Gary, pointing to the piece she would be wearing. Then he ordered the makeup artist to get started. Did Nathan really think that a mask would hide her identity? Meanwhile, Eric's assistant Luke had been following Emma's every move and overheard that she would be filling in for Amber. He reported back to Roberts, who ordered Luke to make arrangements. "I'm going to this jewelry show," he said. "Make it happen." "Yes, Mr. Roberts." Classical music was playing throughout the halls of the Brooklyn City Center. The show had begun. Emma's makeup was complete. She was now standing in front of the mirror in the dressing room. Her beautiful golden mask gave off a mysterious aura. She was absolutely stunning. Gary, Amber's assistant, was speechless. Even if Emma stands completely still, he thought, she'll still be the center of attention. Amber will certainly get the contract now. He told Emma, "You will descend onto the stage on a chair that will be lowered from the rafters. This bracelet is the crown star. Let me put it on you." Gary unclasped the bracelet and carefully put it around Emma's wrist. However, Emma was slimmer than Amber, and the bracelet was too big. With every small movement of her arm, it slid around. The gold bracelet had been designed by the founder of Belle Amé for his beloved daughter. A crown encrusted with diamonds was the centerpiece, with a star set on either side of it, like two parents protecting their precious child. "It's too big," said Gary in a state of panic. "How are you going to wear it?" "Do you trust me?" Emma said. "Right now, I have no other option," Gary said. "In that case, leave it to me," Emma reassured him. Emma smiled and nodded, then lifted the hem of her dress slightly so that she could move quickly toward the back of the stage. With the mask in place, her face was fully concealed. Her legs, though, were unique. 3 years ago, one of Emma's claims to fame had been having the most beautiful legs in the world. Just as everyone thought the show had already reached its climax, Emma descended gracefully to the stage on a chair. The spotlights illuminated her, but the crown star was nowhere to be seen. Whispers ran through the crowd while stylists and assistants frantically started searching for the jewelry that was meant to be the highlight of the show. Forgetting the audience, they even pushed back Emma's sleeves and raised the hem of her gown, displaying her lovely, pale, long legs. Legs so beautiful, they were unforgettable. Just as quickly as the whispers had started, they stopped. Emma elegantly raised her arm, tilted her head back, and lifted her left leg, striking a beautiful dance pose. The crown star appeared sparkling magnificently around Emma's ankle. Everyone froze in amazement. The sight of Emma leaning back in the chair, flowing from one striking pose to the next, was mesmerizing. The audience rose to their feet. "Please remove your mask," requested Julius. Emma hesitated, but then slowly slid the mask up her face as the audience held their breath. With the mask removed, the crowd immediately recognized her for who she really was. It's Emma Miller!
Hi, Emma here. I hope you are enjoying the show, The Billionaire's Accidental Bride. If you want to know what happens next, click on the link in the description to listen to the full audio series. You can also watch the next episode here in the playlist.